President Biden is delivering a high-profile speech at the UN General Assembly this morning where world leaders are confronting a number of challenges, including Russia's war and climate change. NBC's chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander is here in New York as well, traveling with the president. So what do you expect the focus to be this morning?
Well, nice to see you both in person. The president certainly is going to be outlining these global challenges and how he plans to tackle them. And right now, there are certainly a lot of those challenges. First and foremost, of course, is Ukraine, that war now in its 19th month. But that's not the only one. You've got food insecurity. Food prices have spiked worldwide, largely as a function of this war, record temperatures and climate change. But in many ways for the president, his aides say this is an opportunity to speak to the world and to speak to those developing nations that the U.S. is trying to influence right now. Notably absent this year, President Xi of China, President Vladimir Putin of Russia as well. But who will be there is President Volodymyr Zelensky. This is the first time that he's going to be appearing in person before the United Nations General Assembly. He's going to be making the case to the world community that Ukraine, on the front lines of the fight for democracy, needs more funding from the West, more funding from the United States. And then he heads down to Washington, D.C. on Thursday, where he is going to meet with President Biden at the White House, making the case to the president and to Congress for more money. And it's important because a lot of Republicans are skeptical of sending more money to Ukraine right now. And frankly, a majority of Americans' interest has waned in this war. Now, a majority of Americans oppose sending additional funding to Ukraine.
Zelensky's got a tough sell with the U.S. Congress, but also with the UN. A lot of those developing countries are saying all of this funding going to Ukraine means we're not getting the funding we need for our issues.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's talk about President Biden. He's obviously running for re-election and was at a fundraiser, I believe, and had some revealing comments actually last night.
Yeah, that's right. He was here in New York City ahead of his remarks, the speech to take place today. And what has been one of the biggest political liabilities, of course, for this president is his age. He will be 81 years old in just 2 months. But last night he has said he is more optimistic about the future of this country than he has been in the 800 years that he has served. That got some laughs, a little self-deprecation to try to deal with what has been a political challenge for him. But he also had some of his sharpest language since that NBC News exclusive with Kristen Welker, where she spoke to former President Donald Trump, saying, among other things, that Trump and his allies are likely to side with dictators like Vladimir Putin. And then he said the following: Donald Trump and his MAGA Republicans are determined to destroy democracy. Those are the terms that the president sees the 2024 fight in. Expect to hear that language again.
All right, Peter, we'll be seeing you this week. Thank you so much. A programming note: tomorrow on Today, we will be sitting down with Secretary of State Antony Blinken when he joins us right here in Studio 1A.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.